Hey guys, Juggy here with another very exciting tutorial, and today I'm gonna teach you our intro number 2, Eclipse. And this tutorial is also going to be real quick because YouTube does not allows me to make videos more longer than 15 minutes. So let's quickly take a look what we are going to create today. I hope you enjoyed that cool intro. So these are the steps we have to follow to make that cool intro. First of all, make a new composition. I am selecting this time 1080p, but you can select your own. Make a new solid of black for our background, then again make a new solid of near about grayish color to make our stars in the background of our planets. Search for starburst in our effects and presets panel. Let's change our starburst values to make those stars real. Change our scatter values to 300 and speed to 0.05, and these are some realistic stars. So our base of our intro is finished, so let's make a aura, that aura that is going to be in the background of our planets. Make a new solid of pure white color, and then go to effects and presets panel, search for fractal noise, and this is the effect that we are going to use to make our aura. Let's change our fractal type to spline, change our fractal type to dynamic twist, and noise type to spline. And let's first of all let's animate our evolution. Click this stopwatch to set a keyframe for our animation. Scrub over the time to the end and change our evolution values to 6. That means the first value 6, not the second one. Let's change our complexity to 20 and change the contrast to near about 200 or 230 or something. 230 is okay. So it's time for our shape for our aura. Select your white solid 2, grab an ellipse tool and make a nice centered ellipse. Go to the mask properties and drag your mask expansion to the left to make it shrink uh, near about 130, and then just feather it up high to make it looks like cloudy. Okay, this seems to be nice. So it's time for our aura to look real. So let's search for radial blur. I want you to apply CC radial blur instead of just radial blur because CC radial blur just works more efficient than radial blur. Let's change the type to straight zoom and change our amount to near about 80. This seems to be nice. So let's colorize it. Search for hue and saturation in your presets panel and just drag and drop it here, and then just check this checkbox on the left side of colorize, and then just change the value to 275. I know that the purple have 275 value, but you can select your own custom colors. Change your colorize saturation to near about 60 or something. 60 seems to be okay. So let's make some planets. First of all, we have to make our white planet. So let's make a new solid of pure white color, and then just grab a ellipse tool again and make a nice big ellipse. Hold shift while making the ellipse because this is going to help you to make a nice precise circled ellipse. Okay, here's our ellipse. Just drag it somewhere here. Then just press S for the scale properties, then just scale it down a little bit. This seems to be nice. Okay, let's change our sharpie edges to some blurriness and just apply some glow, because this is so sharp and this doesn't look some realistic. Search for glow and just drag and drop it over our planet, and then just change the value, glow radius to 60 and glow intensity to 2.5. So now this looks real, some cool moon like planet. So it's time to make our next planet, the dark one. So I'm not going to make it again from the scratch. I'm just going to duplicate this white one by pressing Ctrl D, and then I'm going to change the properties. While selecting the next layer, go to layer, solid settings, change the color to black. New. As you can see, our next dark planet appeared, and let's delete our glow effect because dark planets does not have any glow. And this dark planet seems to be too sharp. Let's apply some blur on it. Search for fast blur and then just apply on it over it and change the blurriness to 2. And this seems to be little bit smaller than the behind one, so let's press S to scale it a little bit higher. 97 will be okay. This seems to be okay. So let's animate our white one to be appear in the background. First it has to be transparent, then it appears like a shiny, and then we also have to animate its position to come a little bit outside from that side. So let's animate it first. Transparency, press T for the transparency values, select the stopwatch to apply a keyframe, set the value to 0, scrub over 2 seconds, change the value back to 100. So our transparency values are set. Press P for a position, go to the of the starting, press the stopwatch, scrub over 4 seconds, and then just position it out. That much seems to be okay. As you can see, still our white planet seems to be so sharp, so I think we have to just duplicate our glow. Press Ctrl D on glow to duplicate it, change the values to 0, 0 and 0.5. Now this seems to be so shiny like a moon. Okay, here our planets are completed. So next step is to make some flares to appear. Make a new solid of black color for flares and search for optical flares. I'm again using third party flares, but you can use the inbuilt flares with the After Effects that works also well. I am just addicted to those optical flares, and these are customizable optical flares. You can go and check on the videocopilot.net. They are great, but I'm just using it. But you can use your own. Just apply it over our black background and then just change the transfer mode to screen, and voila, here is our flares. So this is the eye view, so let's just scrub it over to the corner, because if we leave it here, then it's going to disturb our logo. Just I'm going to put it in the corner of our composition, and near about here let's change the brightness value to 0 and then animate it, and then just while going to the about here and change the brightness value to like this, so bright, and change the color to the purple one, the dark purple. Now this is the soul of our animation, the flare. Oh, this already seems to be awesome. So our next step is to make our logo to appear near about here on 8 seconds. So let's import our logo. I'm going to import my white one and then just drag and drop it over our other solids on the top of it, and then just I'm going to resize it according to my this seems to be nice. I'm going to pre-compose my logo to apply effects on, but you can work as your own way, and I'm going to rename it to logo. So let's quickly open that composition and search for page. I am going to apply CC paste run effect on that, but for this effect, but you can also use some custom plugins for this. Let's animate it exactly near about here, but first of all we want it to disappear before that animation appears, before that flares. Just press T for the opacity, then just change the value to 0, scrub over near about a frame, then again back change values to 100. Now let's animate it. As you can see, our controls is already selected to bottom right corner. This is what we are going to use. Let's just find our pick whip, just drag and drop it over near about here. Let's animate it, scrub 2 seconds near about 10, and then just again change the value to here. So here is our logo appearing. Cool. So our intro is almost completed. So there is a one step more left, logo to be finished. The brightness. While selecting the optical flare solid, press U to change the brightness values. Change this keyframe button to let the values to be same, and then just scrub half a second or a second, and then just high up the brightness as much you can. So here is our intro completed. Nice. Cool. So that was pretty easy. You can modify that as your own with your own creativity. Beside this, I hope you enjoyed this intro. So that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your feedbacks behind it, because it's very important for me to see your feedback, because that just energize me and give me motivation to make more videos and more cool intros, and I really look forward to read them and just enjoy. And thanks for watching this video. Bye, enjoy.